All right. I'm going to check the chat real quick. And the link is still sending out. Oh, the chat's already packed. That's a good start. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who Shante was, and I was like, oh, I've met them before. It's just been a while because I actually wasn't on last Sunday and Monday because of 4th of July holiday. So I'm going to send my link out real quick, and then everybody's going to be getting the links, and hopefully we can get more mods on. Chat's already packed. So I've met Shante before. Just tell me a little bit who they were. So it looks like we got Shante, Evelyn, and Quarter Pounder in the chat. I'm doing good. Now I gotta ask you, where are you watching from? I forgot to ask. I asked everybody this. I forgot to ask you last time you joined. Where are you watching from again? Barbados. Where's that located at right off? I'm not a stalker. I don't stalk people though. I'm not a stalker. I don't stalk people. I'm just asking. Ask every new subscriber where they're watching from, like what state and city they're watching from. I don't ask like where they live or anything like that. There's James. What happened to my mods thing? What the frick? Caribbean? That's cool. Well, guess what? You know what? You're my first viewer from the Caribbean. So now I got a viewer from the Caribbeans now. You're the first one that watches me down there. Just recently had my first viewer from the UK. Now I've got my first viewer from the Caribbeans. Glad to know that now I'm being heard and watched internationally in other countries now. I've never been watched internationally in other countries. I've usually been watched in other states, but I did not know that now I can reach out internationally into other countries. So that's new for me. Now I gotta ask you, what do you watch any of my videos that I've uploaded here? Have you all watched any of my videos that I've uploaded here recently? Of the WWE 2K22 videos and the other games that I play? I actually made some last night, but it wouldn't let me upload them, so I had to end up deleting them because my Xbox software that I record the gameplays on, it completely just started, it chopped them up into pieces where I couldn't even, it would record like the first 10 seconds of video and then it would stop. I don't know what the deal was. It wouldn't record the whole matches, but there are some matches that you probably won't be able to see, that you guys are probably going to be left mystery trying to figure out, oh, well, how did certain people get certain titles? Well, in my last video, in the video that I took last night that I can't upload, major title change happened. Something happened to Omos when he with the red universal title. Something happened to Omos on the video game. Y'all guess who the new red universal champion is on the game? Because it is going to shock you who beat Omos. Because it took an arm and a leg to beat him. There's a video that went up. Yeah, I made Undertaker retain. But just here pretty soon, spoiler alert, Undertaker's going to be losing his title very soon to somebody. But yeah, I'm glad I'm now being heard in the Caribbeans now. You're my first viewer. But yeah, who almost lost to in the video that I can't upload, that didn't get to get uploaded because the Xbox software wouldn't let me upload it, so I deleted it. So it is going to shock you who almost got defeated and lost his title to. I'll give you a hint. Somebody who just lost the United States champion on the game that I was playing in my last few videos. I'll give you a hint who it is. Heads up, he has worms sticking out of his mouth. Boogeyman is the new Red Universal Champion. Kevin Owens. Okay, I'm gonna put a spoiler alert out because I recorded some videos earlier that I haven't got to upload yet. Something happens to Kevin Owens and his title. Something happens to him. And let's just say there was a glitch in the game that caused it. But I managed to record that one, so I can actually upload that one. Yeah, it's going to shock you Kevin Owens lost to. Heads up, he's a downloaded DLC. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll throw out a hint what his first name is. Peter Parker. Peter Parker is the dude's first name. But that's not what he goes by. That's who Kevin Owens lost his title to. Roman Reigns. I did a video of Roman. I tried to do a video of Roman Reigns in a Falls Count Anywhere match against Bobby Lashley for the WWE Champion. Well, spoiler alert, Roman retained his title. And that was one that didn't get uploaded. But that would have been a good match to see. Roman Reigns retained his. I made Roman retain the WWE Champion. But at some point, I'm going to put the Blue Universal title back on Roman Reigns. At some point. I'm going to at some point put it back on Roman Reigns. And then make him lose it to. And then at some point, I'm going to make him lose it to someone else. I now upload videos on TikTok, so if you guys want to go give me a follow on TikTok, some of these YouTube videos are now going on TikTok now, in case y'all haven't noticed. In the past week, people's been asking me how come some of the videos on my YouTube's been up on TikTok now. Well, my TikTok and YouTube channel have now merged them together now. I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. Drew McIntyre and Undertaker is going to be in another match for that title. But there's going to be a stipulation added to that match. Does anybody... Okay. Does any of the mods want to come on live with me? Any mods want to jump on live with me? Does anyone want to be in there? Any of the ones with the blue wrenches? I want to bring somebody up on live. Does anybody with the blue wrenches want to come up on the live? Quarter pounder, I don't know if you can right now. Shantae, you're not a mod, so I can't bring you up. Sorry, dude. Or whatever you are. Hang on a minute, y'all. That was my daddy came in to tell me something. Good God, Sierra, really? Dijon told me when he gets home, he's probably gonna he's gonna come on live with me, but he's just gonna be a little bit late. He says he'll try to stay on. He says he'll try to come on for just a few minutes. Does anybody else want to come on with me? Any of the other mods? If anybody wants to come on, then we can switch out when Dijon gets here. James or Noah, do y'all want to give it a shot? How do I get a mod? How do I get a mod? You have to be 16. You have to be 16 and up to be a mod. You can't. You have to be 16 years old or older to be a mod. Sorry, I've got like an age restriction on my channel. And there's a reason for it, because we've had some people in the past like try to, because we've had some people in the past, they've lied about their ages to get on the live, and I found out their real ages, and that got them into some trouble. Quarter Pounder, the reason why I put you as a mod is because you're close to being 16. Well, I went ahead and did it to you. You're not a mod yet, but you will be. You will be soon. I'm just waiting a little bit before I give you the blue wrench. Tyler might come on live with me. I don't know. Because he's a mod too. He's a helper too. Oh, you like Roblox? Oh. Yeah, I've got Roblox. I don't play it much, but if you want me to start doing Roblox videos, I can. Yeah, I can when I get around to it. I'll do some Roblox. I've got Roblox on my phone and Xbox, so I can play it anywhere I go. VIPs? What do you mean by VIPs? I know I've got people asking for Fortnite, and I don't want to do Fortnite on YouTube anymore. So if y'all want to see Fortnite, I'll make it for my TikTok account, and y'all can come find me on TikTok and watch it on there. So if y'all want Fortnite videos, I'll have to do it on TikTok, because I'm not putting it on YouTube anymore. Everybody does when I upload a Fortnite video, they describe about everything on YouTube. They describe about the way I play, and I'm just about sick and tired of the griping. So if you guys want Fortnite, go to if you guys want me to record Fortnite, y'all have to go to follow me on TikTok. As of right now, I think you are a VIP. You're almost a mod, but you're not a mod yet. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I made you a mod and anyone came on my channel running it, I could see you just kicking butt on them. No, there's no higher mod. Basically, the people that usually appears on stream. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. Having a little bit of technical issues. Hold on a minute. There's my charger. I don't need that light. What the heck? There's my mouse. Trying to figure out what the heck that was going on with my. Figuring out what the heck was going on with my mouse, dude. Didn't know my computer was running on the battery, apparently. Yeah, though, eventually you will be a mod. But the people that usually comes on camera or on stream with me is usually either Tyler or Dijon. Noah will be every once in a while, and James will be every once in a while. But yeah, there's a few y'all that are mods that ain't ready to step up yet. But we'll just say, for example, if somebody like Dijon or Tyler quits, then the person behind them, which would be either Noah or James, will step in and take their spot. Yes, Tyler Frazier. Yes, he actually started helping me in 2020. And then Dijon's been around since 2018. Tyler actually stepped up whenever Mason quit in 2020. Because when Mason quit, he started saying, oh, well, everything you upload is just fake and crap. Chad Johnson, another one who used to be on my videos with me, which I think he's still part of the channel. He just ain't been popping in here recently. I got told he quit coming around on my streams because he said that Mason was being a freaking rude head to him, and his brother Christian was being weird to him, and that's why he left. Which Mason's not even on the channel anymore, so Chad can come back anytime he wants. But if anyone like Tyler or Dijon decides to quit, then that shows that Noah or James can step up and take their place, whichever one is in the place ahead, directly right behind them. And then when Noah and James moves up, then right behind them will be Dakota and the new dude Jacob Riddle. They'll be right behind them. Actually, I think they're right at the same, actually. So either of them could step up and take Dijon or Tyler's place if they ever quit. Because when I first started the channel, it was me and Mason who was the two that did the channel, and we was all goofing off because we used to play Halo on Xbox 360. Every time he would be over, we play like Halo and stuff. And then Dijon joined in 2018, and then it was me, Dijon, and Mason in 2018 all the way up. Mason, Evelyn, you're another one that could probably take a spot. You're kind of in the same area where James and Noah would be at. You could take a spot if you wanted to. But from 2016 all the way to 2020, it was me and Mason. But then Dijon joined in 2018. So it was the three of us for about 2 years, and then Mason quit. And then it turned into me, Dijon, and Tyler. And it's been me and Dijon and Tyler ever since. Noah's just right behind him. Noah and James are right behind those two, and so is Evelyn. That way, if one of them quits, one of them's going to step up and they're going to take their spots. Do I have a dog? Yes, my memo has 2 dogs in the living room. So yeah, I've got plenty. So yeah, I've got room for more if I have to, if it keeps going down. Every once in a while, I will flip flop them. Like, let's say for example, if Dijon and Tyler wants to come on and do a video, I'll switch them around. If they was asking me, Like for example, if James, I'm not saying, let's say for example, if James or Noah wants to come on, I can flip flop one either Dijon or Tyler and have one of them come on. Or say for example, if Noah and Tyler or Noah and Dijon wants to come on, or Evelyn and Noah or someone like that wants to come on, we can flip them around anytime we want. Because every year there's going to be new mods. Eli needs a mod, but he never comes on. He's offered to come on with me, and exactly he would be a heck of a helper on my channel because he knows the YouTube stuff. He runs a channel himself. I know me and Eli got into it in 2017 in school, but then 2 years later we made up and we became friends. I know my ex Hannah, she used to be a mod, but I've took her down. She's not a mod anymore. By the way things are looking, if my videos keep doing what they're doing, I'm going to end up being 300 subs by the time December gets here around Christmas. I remember writing a freaking Christmas story and reading it on YouTube. I thought about making up another one of those funky stories, but I don't know if I want to. And then some of the characters that was in there was some of us mods was in it. And in the story, I made James get a kiss under the mistletoe. And then I ended up being one getting a kiss under a mistletoe. My dad in the story ends up going to the hospital because he eats too much dang deviled eggs. Hey, quarter pounder, you remember me reading that story on the? Do you remember the Christmas stories? The Christmas story I read back in December. Oh my god! Oh my god! It was hilarious. And I can tell you some. Even my memo was in the story. She got a kiss under the mistletoe by a freaking WWE wrestler. I can't remember if she got a kiss by Dwayne Rock Johnson or if it was Drew McIntyre under the mistletoe in the story, but it was pretty dang funny. Hey, quarter pounder, do you remember the part of the story where I wrote down that my brother was running through Walmart and called Santa a fake? Because apparently my brother actually doesn't believe in Santa in real life for some reason. He says he believes in Santa, but he doesn't believe that Santa's the one who gives the presents, that he thinks it's our parents. And I keep telling him, no, Santa's very real. Because I've ran across a real actual Santa before. I've ran across one of the real Santa before. Because I remember one year in 2016, I was down at Land Between the Lakes 2 weeks before Thanksgiving with my cousins from Ohio because they came in and they was visiting. So we was down at Land Between the Lakes down at Kentucky Lake. And get this. Get this. Okay? I'm waiting in line. One of my cousins is the first ones to go up and see Santa. Santa knows their name. No one didn't even ask for their name or nothing. Santa knew their name. My brother and sister walks up. He knows their name. I walk up to him. And guess what? And guess what Santa tells me? And guess what Santa tells me? Oh, hey Corbin, how are you? I've been watching your YouTube channel. And by the way, how's the weather doing? And I was like, what? I was like, what? He said he's been watching me. I'm like, what the heck? I looked at my dad. I looked at my dad after we left. I said, Dad, don't tell me I just met the real Santa. There was just something different about him because yes, he did. He knew everybody's name. That's why I keep telling people that you never know when you're going to run across real Santa. Ever since that day. But yeah, my brother still tells me that he doesn't believe in Santa, but he tries to figure out how Santa knew his name and knew all about him. Like some of the Santas that you see here at like Walmart or like Ace Hardware or something like that, those Santas, they're going to ask you who your name is. And then I walk up to real Santa, freaking that one year in 2016, he acts like he knows me like a page in a book. And yes, Santa's real. There's evidence of him being real. Quarter pounder, I don't know. He could be fake in your opinion, but I'm just going to give you this right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. Look it up. There's stories about Santa actually being real. There's stories. I'm telling you right now, quarter pounder, if you run across, you will know when Santa's real, because if he looks at you and he knows your name, he's real. You've met him. I wasn't in much of Christmas spirit that year until I saw Santa. I was like, oh God, that just got me in more of a spirit now. I done told my mom if they have the Christmas dance this year, I'm not sitting on Santa's lap. I'm too big to sit on Santa's lap, is what I told my mom. I'm too big to sit on his lap. I'm not doing it. Oh, I gotta tell you something. What happened on Christmas Eve of 2021? Okay, you know how when me and Hannah was still together, right? Okay, I was up texting her that night on Christmas Eve, and we stayed up for a good 4 o'clock till good like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning texting. Okay, on Christmas Eve. Which, of course, my mom and stepdad's still awake getting the Christmas tree ready, and I'm still awake. My brother and sister had went to bed in my sister's room, and I'm still up on my phone texting with the light on. And of course, y'all are gonna be shocked at this. You're all gonna be shocked at this. And I was awake. Of course, my ex told me that a Santa went to her house, was at the house, because she heard like bells ringing and some stomping while she was up on her phone texting me. She heard Santa. And I said, oh, cool. Oh, cool. He hasn't made it here yet. What happened? 15 minutes later, the car horn starts going off outside as if somebody had touched it. The Pathfinder car horn was going off as if somebody was trying to break into it. My mom and stepdad goes outside with the flashlight. Okay, get this. There's nothing under the tree when they go out. They come back in from checking to see what it was. There's presents under the tree. Get that. And I was awake. There's proof right there you don't have to be asleep when Santa comes. Because I'm going to tell you, about 5 minutes after that happened, I got on Facebook bragging saying, oh my God, did Santa just come into the house while I was awake? I'm going to see if I can do that again this year. See if I can stay up and see if I can watch for him again. And of course, do you guys remember? Okay, did any of y'all watch Sesame Street when y'all were kids? Did anybody watch Sesame Street when they were a kid? When they were kids? Okay, I watched Sesame Street when I was younger too. Okay, get this. I had a Sesame Street Christmas DVD collection, which I still have to this day, that still works, like if it's brand new. Okay, when I was about 5 years old, I was watching a Sesame Street. See, I watched Sesame Street hot and heavy till I turned like 19 years old. I still watched it. I don't even catch it on TV much anymore. But I'm just going to tell you this. Do you guys remember Christmas Eve on Sesame Street DVD, or Christmas on Sesame Street, or something like that, where Big Bird goes up on the roof and he's trying to look for Santa to see if Santa's coming, and he falls asleep sitting in the snow, and when he wakes up and he falls asleep, he wakes up hearing footsteps of Jingle Bells. When he opens his eyes, there's nobody there. He thought he heard Santa. When he goes downstairs and tells him he thought he heard Santa, there's presents under the tree. Last Christmas, I told my mom that. I said, Mom, you remember in the DVD when I was little where Big Bird waited for Santa to come and he thought he heard Santa but he couldn't see him? And then he goes and looks for Christmas presents. That's why Mama said, I'm going to pull that trick and see if it works. So I sit in my room and I'm just chilling on my phone listening to music. Can't even hear nothing what's going on. Just so into my music, just listening to Christmas music. Like I'm out. Like when the car horn was going off, I went into the kitchen to get me something to drink, and I go back in my room. My mom and stepdad goes outside with the flashlight. I remember seeing that. Then about 10 minutes later, I come out. There's presents under my tree, and I feel like, did my trick just work? I'm gonna try to do that again this year. I'm gonna see if maybe I can pull something like that this year for me waiting for Santa again to see how that works. No matter if I'm living where I'm at right now or in a new house, I'm gonna watch for Santa. I'm gonna step and I'm gonna watch for him because he showed up before. It's an older Sesame Street episode. It's probably before you was born. Look it up on YouTube. Christmas on Sesame Street. Big Bird waits for Santa Claus. Just look it up. Which, of course, I was 5 years old and I remember watching that episode of Sesame Street, which it was older than that. Which some of y'all probably wasn't even born yet when that episode came out. Especially the younger ones that's watching me. Evelyn maybe was born. Sierra maybe. James maybe. I know I was born. Noah probably was born when it came out. But Quarter Pounder and Shantae and all the younger ones probably wasn't. I was trying to figure out, was I going to see Santa in my house or was I going to see the Grinch in my house? Didn't see neither. Presents just appeared out of nowhere. Like, you want to know what's funny is that night, my ex-girlfriend at the time, she was going to sleep when Santa was arriving at my house. Called her and woke her up 30 minutes later saying, just blowing up her phone. I'm like, dude, Santa just came. He just came. You just missed it. I wake her up telling her Santa came, and then I told her, and I told her, sorry for waking you up. You can go back to bed. First of all, why are we even talking about Christmas stuff? It's not even Christmas yet. I should be talking to her like this in December. Well, it's Christmas in July, so I guess it's appropriate. There's a radio station around here that's going to be playing Christmas music at some point. I think they're going to be playing it on July 20th, actually, for Christmas in July. If I ever get back in the Christmas parade again, I'm wearing a Grinch costume. See, I used to be in band. I was in the percussion section. Used to be in the band in high school. I was in the percussion section. I'd play like different kinds of instruments, basically. Um, when I was in the Christmas parade, I have a Santa coat shirt that has his coat on it, and I put that on, and then I put a Santa hat on, and was walking in the parade, looked like Santa while playing my instrument. Of course, there was me, and there was a few other guys and girls that was being Santa, and then the rest of them were like reindeers and elves. I ended up being one of the Santas. Bad as I hate to say it, I know I'm not in school anymore. I miss doing that. That's one of the things I miss about school, is that I would get to do that. I would actually do that. But I told my dad, I said, Dad, if any of your work business, like the water company or your wood shop, gets in the Christmas parade, if you put a float in it, I want to be the Grinch. I want to hold a sign up. I seriously do. Because I'm always at the Labor Day parade. I'm always at the Clarkson Honey Fest parade. I don't go to Caneyville parade that much, but I go to the Christmas parade. I didn't go to the Caneyville parade this year, though. I do want to give you guys a heads up. I will be streaming again tomorrow. You know that they're missing? They're missing a Thanksgiving parade and a Halloween parade in this town. That's what they're missing. If they're gonna have Christmas and they're gonna have Labor Day, why don't they do a Memorial Day parade and a Halloween parade and a Thanksgiving Day parade? That would be something. But anyway, I'm going to get off the holiday talk and I'm going to talk wrestling for just a second. I do want to say I was watching something on YouTube last night where, Roman Reigns came back with his titles last night on SmackDown because he's been out for 3 weeks because they've got him on a short schedule. Paul Heyman comes out and he's talking about how Brock Lesnar is going to possibly beat Roman Reigns. I'm going to play it and I'm going to let you guys listen to it here in just a second after I get it playing. I'm going to let you guys get a listen to it. And let me just tell you, when Paul Heyman was talking about Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns was getting pissed. Roman Reigns was getting pissed. And by the way, for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions match at SummerSlam on July 30th, there's going to be a special guest referee because they cheated at Money in the Bank when I live streamed it last week. So on July 30th, I'll be reacting to SummerSlam. And then I don't know when the next pay-per-view is going to be after that. So I'm gonna play this thing here, wherever my remote is. I'm gonna play this video here of when Roman Reigns from last night on Friday Night from Friday night on SmackDown. I'm gonna play this video and show you and let you guys listen to what Paul Heyman is a little bit of what Paul Heyman was talking about about Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns' last man standing match was going to be like at SummerSlam. Well, it's on commercial, so hold on a minute. It's a vape commercial. Oh, here we go. It's going now.
Who went up against the 21-0 Undertaker at WrestleMania and wasn't supposed to conquer the streak? Brock Lesnar. And who has his back against the wall right now, my tribal chief? Who is in a do-or-die situation? Who becomes an obscure reference in history, a footnote in the annals, in the chronicles of the tribal chief Roman Reigns, or who ends this all? Brock Lesnar.
See, you just said Brock Lesnar is going to end everything.
I'm scared because what's going to happen now is that we're going to have to see Roman Reigns go savage. We're going to have to see a violent Roman Reigns. We're going to have to see Roman Reigns smash Brock Lesnar, because pinning Brock Lesnar down for 3 seconds is one thing, but putting him down for 10 seconds in his final title match, in a last man standing match, is a whole different story. So you're going to have to show up on the 30th at SummerSlam and be a Roman Reigns like never before. The greatest performance in the history of Roman Reigns' career. The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror's conqueror, the goat of all goats. So like they say at the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the ultimate needle mover, the head of the table, the tribal chief, in God mode himself, Roman Reigns. That's why Roman Is Mr. Heyman to be the hype man? Reigns and Lesnar 3 weeks from tomorrow night at SummerSlam. Last man standing.
What the heck is Austin Theory coming out for?
We saw before the commercial break that he's here.
Here he comes with his Money in the Bank contract. I wonder how he may be cashing in on him. Oh, you fake. He didn't cash in. He just ran around the ring and went up the ramp, playing mind games with Roman Reigns.
Theory's choosing, and Roman Reigns had better not discount Theory and the contract in the briefcase. Well, it's pretty apparent that Theory's playing some mind games and reminding Roman Reigns, don't forget.
That's just stupid. He comes out and he fakes like he's going to cash in, but then runs. No, if you're going to cash in already, even though you ain't going to win it when you cash in. I'm going to pull up Monday Night Raw where Austin Theory was talking. Austin Theory didn't cash in, he ran. I'm going to go look at Monday Night Raw. Here's the part where Austin Theory, I'm going to let you guys listen to the Monday Night Raw part from July 4th, where Austin Theory attacks Bobby Lashley. Listen to this. Hold on, if this stupid commercial will get off. So Bobby Lashley's the United States champion.
You know, America's Independence Day holds a special place in all of our hearts. And I couldn't be more proud to be standing in front of the WWE Universe as the new United States Champion.
Bobby Lashley at Hell in a Cell said he was going to go after the world title, but he realized he couldn't beat Roman Reigns, so he went after the mid-card titles.
It's the man that makes the title. And I say that to say this. And I want everybody to really pay attention to this. There is not another man in any division or any promotion that can beat me for this United States Championship.
Here comes Austin Theory.
Can we be surprised? Look who is chosen once again to interrupt the Almighty. It's Mr. Money in the Bank. How can you not be excited? Theory can do whatever he wants. Bobby, why do you get to kick off Monday Night Raw? Everybody's been on the edge of their seat since Saturday, just waiting to hear from Mr. Headline himself, me. And sure, Bobby, you got your victory. But the world is talking about the youngest Mr. Money in the Bank in WWE history. And I had the odds stacked against me for sure. I mean, it was hard work for me at Money in the Bank, Bobby. I was in there with...
Oh, God.
We're talking to you.
Shut up, Bobby. I had the odds stacked against me. I was in there with seasoned veterans. I was in there with former Mr. Money in the Bank winners, but I made it happen. And look, Bobby, I gotta admit, you did have me in the first half. But just like Michael Jordan, just like Tom Brady, hell, both of them combined, I shine brighter than I ever did in the clutch. And I climbed to the top of that ladder, and I grabbed this Money in the Bank briefcase, and I proved to the world that I can do this all day.
You know, Gary, I thought that you were, it was funny because I thought that you were actively trying to become an arrogant jackass.
Oh, God.
But I was wrong because this is just second nature to you. And did you ever think that somebody gifted you an opportunity that you didn't deserve to get into the Money in the Bank ladder match because I shattered your little fragile ego into a million pieces?
So we won't be having Austin Theory versus John Cena.
To the Hurt Lock, baby. I can give it to you.
Bobby, hold on. Tonight, you're going to get to attempt and fail in our six-man tag that we're going to have. But Bobby, I see you, you see me, and it happened. I'm always making it happen, Bobby. But the way I see it is I'm going straight to the top with this, Bobby. I'm going oh so straight to the top. And you know what? I was actually informed today that at SummerSlam, I'm going to get a rematch, and I'm going to get to take back my United States Championship.
Yeah, I like to see that happen.
Oh, boo all you want. That's just the start of my SummerSlam plans. Because you see, Brock Lesnar is going to take on Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. One last time, one last match, last man standing. And they're going to beat the hell out of each other from one side of the stadium to the other. But whoever is the last man standing is going A-Town down.
I just don't see that. He's not going to beat either of them.
Cash in my Money in the Bank contract, and I'm going to walk out of Nashville as the unified, undisputed, unquestionable, unrivaled, greatest champion in WWE history.
If he wins, I'm going to be shocked.
You forgot the if part of your whole plan. The if part of that if you make it to SummerSlam. Because just like you said, it is Independence Day, and these people deserve some fireworks.
And there they are fighting.
Strategy by Mr. Money in the Bank. Cheap shot by Mr. Money in the Bank.
Oh.
Theory caught Lashley off guard and is now wearing the Almighty down with a Halliburton briefcase. Theory doing whatever he can to give himself an edge with a six-man tag later on tonight. A smart strategy. Mr. Money in the Bank about to kick. Uh-oh. Lashley has it now. Bobby Lashley responded. Here's a clearance by the Almighty. Whoa! Lifting Theory with ease, hammering them to the canvas.
Oh, he's running with his briefcase.
By the United States champion. That is a clear message. Theory, don't worry about SummerSlam. Worry about the almighty Bobby Lashley. Let's not gloss over the announcement, over the facts that we just learned. Theory will now have another opportunity at the biggest party of the summer to take back his United States Championship from the almighty.
You know,
New Axe Body.
okay, I can see Austin Theory maybe taking the United States champion back, but I just don't see him getting the world title. I just don't see that. And now we're going to try to figure out. Here's another thing that shocks me. Who is behind the bizarre message on WWE Raw on July 4th? So I'm going to click on this to see who it is. There's a chance it's probably The Fiend, but I don't know. Fiend or Gable Stevenson. So you got flashing lights, got candles, creepy dude. A gold medal, and a red light. See, we don't even know who that even is. Okay, I'm gonna read I'm gonna actually in just a little bit. Okay, I want to see this one. The Usos interview on SmackDown July 8th. We're going to watch that one real quick. I'm going to let y'all listen to that one real quick.
Victory tonight and at Money in the Bank. Yo! If you could even consider that an actual victory. What? Let me put it this way. Some would say that you got away with it. Got away with it? Look, what do you say we just see what happened that night? Well, Corey, we were at ringside and we did see this alternate angle after what we thought was going to be the victory by the Usos. This is the first shot we saw. We thought it was a win, but it was clear later on, when you look at this, that Hunter's shoulder was off the mat.
Yeah, his shoulder was off the mat, and then they still got the win. I remember because I was talking about that.
So as you see, the whole world just saw that replay. The Street Profits saw that replay. So like I was saying before, it appears that you got away with cheating. Cheating? Do it look like the undisputed champs lead to cheat? Kayla, check this out. If you call that cheating, pinning the Street Profits in the middle of that ring, 1, 2, 3, well, I guess we did cheat then, only. But check this out. That ain't on the Usos. That's on the ref. Well, there are rumors circulating backstage that you will have a special guest referee in your tag team title rematch at SummerSlam.
Oh, God. Hey,
that's cool, depending on who it is. But if y'all taking volunteers, I got one in mind. Hey, as long as they can count to 3, right? They get popped with the one and done again. Because the Street Profits, the tools, and we go.
I wish they quit that crap. It's already been rumored at Clash of the Castle, Drew McIntyre is going to win both titles. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to actually get off here. And I'm going to stream again tomorrow. And I don't know what time I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, but I'm going to do it at some point tomorrow. I don't know what time. But if I hear anything else on those wrestling matches, I'll let you know. But I have a feeling they're all saying Roman's going to beat Brock Lesnar again. But I'm also hearing that there's a lot of people saying Brock's going to beat Roman. And regardless of who beats who, one of them is going to lose because Austin Theory is going to cash in. I just don't see that. If Austin Theory cashes in and cheats and gets those titles from Roman or Brock Lesnar, I'm done. Because I'm not gonna watch him be a world champion. because he's just straight up stupid. Oh, that's okay. Let him be world champion because Drew's going to get it at Clash of the Castle on September 3rd. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump off here. Guys, have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I don't know what time I'm going to see you guys, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.